It looks like we're ready for the off. Yeah, it's a good start from Dave. Oh, Nathaniel's right alongside him. It's going to be between us. Nathaniel has got the acceleration. That KTM has taken it into the lead, into the first corner. Huge field, 38 bikes. Everyone's making it round. And it is Nathaniel in lead from Dave Fellows. They come into turn 2. But there's someone going up the inside of Dave Fellows there. Successfully into turn 2. So Dave's down to 3rd. I think that was Nick Burke. We'll find out shortly. Into turn 4. Still Nathaniel. In front. Nice and wide through turn 5. Dave Fellows looks like he's got back into 2nd place. Place is changing as we go through turn 5, but not at the front. Top 3 as they were. Some quite different lines being taken around that corner, around turn 6, as they come up the hill. And that looks like a challenge. There's a bit of drifting, a bit of a drafting going on. And that fluorescent yellow bike. That's Nick Burke getting ahead of Dave Fellows on the drafts. Dylan Byrne in 4th. Hayden Lockhart 5th. Tim Gray 6th. Cameron Day 7th. Des Bergman up into is down in 8th. Sean White in 9th. A little bit hotter, 23 degrees on the track, so relatively hotter than this morning, so the pace should be a little bit quicker. As the leaders come down into turn 5 for their 2nd lap of 5, it is Nathaniel DeProse ahead of Dave Fellows. Nick Burke right behind Dave in 3rd place. Dylan Byrne, Hayden Lockhart. Lap 2 down, and Nathaniel still ahead of Nick Burke. Dave Fellows in 3rd, Dylan Byrne 4th, Hayden Lockhart 5th, Sean White up to 5th, pushing Cameron Day to 7th, Des Bergman to 8th, Alistair Wilton's made a place up into 9th, Derek Kattenberg in 10th, Lauren May holding place in 11th, just ahead of Sean Parker, Andrew McLaughlin in 13, Colin Box 14 and Nick Gill 15. Nathaniel's doing a 1:18.5. So it's not the best of conditions out there. It's a little bit slippy and slidey, so I think he's just consolidating his championship lead. That's Nathaniel over the line. And now it is Nick Burke in 2nd. So Dave Fellows is going to have to work hard on this last lap to pull that lead back. So Nathaniel versus ahead of Nick Burke, Dave Fellows 3rd. Just 2/10 in it. Dylan Byrne 4th, Hayden Lockhart 5th, Tim Gray 6th. Now it looks like Tim Gray, we lost Tim Gray because it's Sean White in 6th, Cameron Day in 7th and Alistair Wilton up to 8th. The pace has come up to 1:18.1 from Nathaniel. So Nathaniel's just hitting it into turn 6. He's going to get the white flag this time round. It looks like Dave Fellows has got ahead of Nick Burke. As they come up the hill, Nathaniel DePro's and a left rider, and then Dave Fellows and Nick Burke. Oh, there's no room there for Nick Burke. Was trying to go on the inside, but there was no room, so Dave Fellows has shut the door on him. But they've got safely through turn 1. So Nathaniel comfortably out front. Dave Fellows still holding off Nick Burke into turn 2. Safely over turn 3. Nathaniel's got 8 bike lengths ahead of these guys. The Dave Fellows, oh, Dave went a little bit wide there in turn 5, but he's kept it on the track. As they come down, sorry, that was turn 4, as they come down into turn 5, Nathaniel, Dave Fellows, Nick Burke. Nick Burke's got about 3 or 4 bike lengths to make up on Dave Fellows as they go into the fast sweep at turn 6. So this is going to be the white flag. Yeah, that's the white flag for Nathaniel. Well, Dave Fellows again just ahead of Nick Burke. There's nothing in it between those two. Oh, 2 guys. So there was another move into turn 1. Nathaniel staying out in front. Dave Fellows second. Nick Burke third. Absolutely sure Nick Burke's going to make a move. Which corner will it be on? They're safely through turn 3, over the hill, over turn 3. And Dave Fellows is trying to pull a bit of a gap. He's got maybe 2 bike lengths on Nick Burke as they head down to turn 5. But Nick's very good on the brakes here, trying to close that gap. But he's dropped back a little. He's gone a little bit wide out of turn 5 as Nick, so I think he's going to struggle to get on the tail of Dave Fellows. So that's Nathaniel showing some style into turn 6. The other guys behind him have caught him up a little bit, but they won't be enough to catch him up the hill. Yeah, it's going to be Nathaniel's race as they come up the hill. Done, Nathaniel DePro's, and it is Dave Fellows. Great racing there, just pipping Nick Burke. Whew, that was exciting. So yeah, Nathaniel DePro's, Dave Fellows, Nick Burke, Dylan Byrne, 4th, Hayden Lockett, 5th, Sean White, 6th. I've got Tim Gray showing in 7th, and Alistair Wilton in 8th. Cameron Day in 9th. Des Bergman, top 10. Now it's going to be hard to stop Nathaniel in this class on that Gavin Veltmeyer prepared RC390, a championship winning bike with a champion on it.